Okay, sound testing. Okay, I have you guys you can hear me actually. I'm gonna make sure my machine don't lie again. Honestly, I just um republish previous live stream because previous live stream got lag in mid live stream and internet crash, and I have no choice to waste my time to connect the first live stream to second live stream. So that's the reason why I live stream late today, even past midnight actually. So I'm really worried. Hopefully, but no internet lag today, no internet crash. So yeah, welcome back to the live stream. Welcome back to Doki Doki ddlc.plus. So in the previous live stream, we've been through halfway of the side stories. We have encountered that Monica stopped the club on her own. She missed the debate clubs, and then she decided for a literature club. I think I had to give credit to Monica's be brave on trying something different. Honestly, I really like to do something different as well. And then Sayuri came and she said she wanted to join the club, but Monica's have no idea what Sayuri is doing. And then Sayuri shows how poems work, but Monica's uh, don't know how still. So they share stories, and it just someone having a sad moment. So Monica here to comfort you, comfort Sayori. So that hits me, but not as hard as this actually. And Sayori and Yuri has the same thought to try not to get anyone near them by themselves, but they have different ways. The series having a depression, which she shared to Monica's as well by poem, and she don't want anyone to spend time with her, waste time with her, like she phrasing it. But Yuri is like in a different way. She don't want people to go near her because she's shy, and they try to be understanding each other, and that made me that made me really cry actually. And this when Natsuki joined the club, it doesn't hit me as much, but it just really yeah, show you something that real life always happens, right? Like people have different favorites, and it just, man, not all the people in real life actually um, um, likes others people favorites. So yeah. So I don't know if I'm actually ready for these three side stories because I guess it's gonna be more emotional hits, right? Which I assume this gonna hit me so hard, maybe. So 83% data collected. So obviously I miss the special poems, which I had to play the original main game again. I missed three of these, but I actually don't really care that much because it just requires people to actually play Doki Doki Literature Club for a lot of time, multiple times, which I totally I'm okay with that, but if you play the game too much, it just ends up like get bored to the game, and it just make the game creator look bad. So yeah, in the previous live stream, Monica shared that she played piano. The school's music room was notably feature a grand piano. That's it. That's the only music room you can offer. And then you sit on the floor. So yeah, I really decided that I changed the wallpapers to Magic Dancing Girls knows that I finished halfway of the side story, but again I still not uh, know the 030 missing note yet. I don't know what time. And then Polar Minor sent 2 messages, which I'm really worried what's going on behind the scenes of this game. So yeah, no further ado, let's go to the side stories between Sayori and Natsuki, which I don't know. I'm really worried. Please don't fight each other, please. Natsuki. Also, I will turn down the volume of the games a little bit. New song, new music, huh? Natsuki. While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into her embrace. What? Hi. Hey. The literature club has been in full swing since Natsuki's joined. Including her, the club is now comprised with 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Each club member have received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsu was first and shared her passion for manga, and Sayori shared her love for poetry as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who was multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After a week was spent on their presentation, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather decided to begin her journey into Natsu's manga collection. And I still remember the line of Natsuki's was about to say manga or manga working. I wanna read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from a shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. Oh no. I really suggest you. Please, if you're underage, man, please be considered playing this game. I swear to you. In a panic, Natsu snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on her shelves in a less conspicuous location. Also, if you have any disease that relate to your heart or any history of depression or non-living thought, please be consider playing this game. Because I really don't want any one of you to do something rash. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make them kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I can handle it. I did with Yuri's book at least. They are more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut, but I love my friend and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then, let's pick you something that even donuts can read. For sure. I didn't say I was a donut, I just said I had the attention span of one. Were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you get to that conclusion? Don't call me that. A donut? Cute. How come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsu yanks a book from a shelf and closes doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry, it wasn't you. Natsu shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsu avoids her face and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, it's a book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like comedy and there's romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word. And love is another word for luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guy, and then you find out like, well, you should just read it. And you have to tell me what you think. Yeah, no spoiler. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. Never mind, let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll stop then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Yeah, I guess. Don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make it or anything. No, just... Well, never mind, we can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends with Natsu and Yuri sleep, Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsu to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. If you just listen to her talk, she's so... I'm not sure if she meant I cannot say that to her, or if I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing, I'm a woman of respect. And Natsu is a woman of cute. Oh, I say. What's so bad about that? I don't know. You know, there's one thing I kinda worry about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsu actually doesn't like me very much. That's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs like how I always say hi to me after I say hi to her first. Well, remember which Natsuki picked your opinions between Monica and Sayori from the previous live stream? Remember who she picked? She picked you, Sayori. It doesn't mean she hates you. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know. Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay, try not to worry so much, everything will be great. And you can always talk to me about any concern that you have. Need help? You're the best. Siri gives Monica a quick hug. But I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. You got this. Good luck, Siri. At the next club meeting starts, Siri is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsu sitting alone by the closet reading manga. It must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsu. Hello there. Hi. At your reading gallery with you? Natsu pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle. These are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. But anyway, I've been waiting forever for this one to come out and it just came out yesterday, so... Well, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it. Can I see this to you though? Sure. Sayori flops herself down next to Sayori flops herself down next to Natsu and pulls out blank sheet of paper. Natsu reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of the page being released from beneath her thumb. For Sayori's size, only the light tapping noise of pen hitting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori papers fill up scribbles and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsu lets out deep sighs and closes her book. Did you finish? Well, this is a good stopping point. Her hair swimming and need a break. Natsu stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. I saw the stick figures and thought you were just bored. Just got those when feeling or waiting for inspiration. Make friends with them. Oh, this one is sad because she thinks the next guy is pretty, but she can't look up at the star in public without everyone thinking she's a widow. And this one has problem with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're a widow. Wanna read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsu. As Natsu reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feeling like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsu begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend on the kinds of friends you have? I don't know. Each their own, but I never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poem with. But that is you, it's just how I am, so. With my poems? You never told me that, I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but you should. I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, don't do that. But, can we talk about something else? Sorry. That's your voice just made me uncomfortable, I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Now let's move on to something that makes us more happy. She continued the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Natsu. Forgive Sayori for that, please. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meetings by approaching Natsu with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsu. Natsuki. Hi, Natsuki. Aww. Sayori really likes Natsuki, huh? At the end of the club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts to initiate conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's good that you've been inviting time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited by the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsu glances over her shoulder, but it doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsu falls silence, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind the back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsu stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smarter sometimes. Not getting used to someone being like over me right after we meet. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but just have no control over the pace. You can't just meet near someone and instantly become best friend with them. And like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. Just want to cheer sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. Hang on. Jesus Christ. There's a spider sitting at the room actually. For the spider lovers like Amy, I'm sorry. These spiders needs to go. There. Sorry for spider lovers. Sorry Amy. Remember the poems. I honestly gonna make Natsuki happy. Don't worry, my hands not gross. I use the hand sanitizing wipes, so don't worry about it. I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know. I just feel bad about it. I know it's silly, so I should have realized. Monica navigates through her think of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged serious behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I don't know. I could like divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one though. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problem for me. True. Sorry. Guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I won't talk to Siri about it, but it will make things really weird between us. I feel like it will make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Siri really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. But I just feel so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them. We are not cool. Monica shrugs. It's a literature club. And she mumbles through the stupid laugh. It's not a cool club. Hey. Sorry, it just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of a tough spot, and that is hard for you to really express yourself. But you really need to demonstrate to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, when it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Nasser instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Nasser gathers her things and then she finishes her time mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Mika smiles, but Nasser turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsu to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay, but it's actually not, isn't it? music just a little bit. Good God, I think the fighting is not there yet, huh? So let's see. Oh, oh God, Nasu is gonna talk with Sayuri now. It's lunchtime. Sayuri, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. Camera and assault of the students is drowned by Sayuri's impeccable skills of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Nasu. You run into other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayuri stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayuri at first. She glances over to Sayuri's direction. Sayuri was interceptively. When her friend Natsu quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Sayuri, read the room. Let Natsu be with her friend. Not all to yourself or to join in is awkward. God. Monica is the first to arrive to the club meeting than Natsu. Sayuri, having glanced through the window to see Natsu already inside, is unable to walk up enough courage to enter. Natsu's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only gets excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. She'd just go home today. But don't you forget someone? Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? It's so gang. Oh. Hey, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsu. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Yeah, read the room, Sayori. She was with her friend, and you just jump right in. It's awkward. Really? Not bad. Hey, sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid I would do from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh, but that makes sense based on the person you are. Natsu isn't shy like that. Oh, that's when you're wrong. But we're friends. It feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga and she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Is she in the middle of anything when you approach her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends? You pauses for a moment. How do I put this? So you were in front of your friends, right? You always want to spending time with them. Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best part of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Siri nods. We are very different people. During my time alone, I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think... If I was trying to have alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then it just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsu. She was already happy with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. We're all friends in a club, but we have our own lives and lives outside of the clubs as well. Yeah, we have our own lives outside. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. Friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. but the capacity of which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every details of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know how much about Natsu's life outside the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Is that actually hurting her? But I don't know, I'm sorry. Sayuri, I'm sorry. You hurt her. You hurt Natsuki. I mean, Japanese people are all about privacy, right? My insight was really only based on what I understand by my own needs. And Natsu and I are completely different, so why was I so selfish? When if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. During with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsu because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. And now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. Okay, when I said do this. Sorry, I think that there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsu doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel bad at this, I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly Siri gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. Sorry for putting you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I'm jealous to others. My friend deserves happiness. Siri beams. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep Natsu some space. She do what she wants. If she does still want to be friends, I'll learn her needs, how much her boundary. Yeah, I'm sure that was best. Good luck with that. Hopefully you don't get hated, Siri. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. Makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. That's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. It is to be better for my friends. I want that. That's very mature of you, Siri. Mature? Siri hops up and down on her toes. So does that mean you're going home at all? Siri shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I just spent the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You broke the door. Oh. Siri steps aside. Better play. Before Yuri entered the club room, Siri interchecks. You said that you and Natsu are completely different. I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Siri, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the club room. The moment Siri follows. Okay, I don't think you're gone still, Siri. The club room is quiet. Siri walks in, Natsu points up in her direction. Siri smiles and gives Natsu a quick wave, and before sitting down across the room, Yuri's face is already bearing the book. Siri decided it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls out. However, it looks like Natsu isn't reading today. She has sheer paper in front of her and tapping a pen in case of days, staring at it. Oh, are we writing today? Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down Natsu's desk. Hey! Natsu pulls a sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. Just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsu replies dismissively, glance over to Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsu's gaze. I think she mad me. How come? I'm busy right now, let's meet later. Monica falls silent. Natsu looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the time machine, allowing Monica to see. It says to Sayori, oh. Understanding Monica smiles, she places her hand on Natsu's shoulders and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Natsu looks away but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsu's shoulders a quick squeeze before stepping back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Rie has already departed. So as Monica after checking out Sayori and Natsu to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish a manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. However, with Natsu also staying late for no reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet and puts it away. She slides it back onto her shelf while Natsu watches. Then Natsu gets out and pulls back out in order to return it to proper location. Sorry, I didn't know where it's supposed to go. It's fine. The two falls silent again, avoiding eye contact. They look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes. Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sarah turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. There's a saying proof that Natsu no longer wanted to be friends. This was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out the clubroom. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath, his palms against her cheeks and clears her head a little. Suddenly Natsu's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns her back around to face Natsu. Oh. That angle. Natsu pitches and especially continues with shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. I don't know who loves this. Why Sayori's and Natsuki's face becoming like shoujo manga right now? But you go first. Natsu bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to like. I mean, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feeling and stuff. So, with burning Natsuki's hands up again, instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of papers for Sayori to take. Oh, finally! After a very long time, I finally get to see the poem again. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright color and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasure, all my books, my collection, my memories. All my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fear, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arm against the loose hinge. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. I peek through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. It's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I eventually open the door. I'll show you. The best place in the world is a poem that I thought where I stuck it so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please. Sari smiled deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happy that I can express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. Got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. But like the friendship stuff, I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. The problem did a good job, so don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? That's so nuts. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable, I respect that from now on, but you should always start with those things. The right balance. That's soon once again. Don't think about that. Well, you don't want to have to approach you all the time either. Just want it to be balanced like you said. Silly nuts. I understand. We make sure of that together then. Man, it turns to social all of a sudden. But anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, now so far it's easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that. But guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while, or the best ones. So you better like them because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsu. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Oh god, please don't. Huh? From the manga? Wait, I need to guess who he is. Then we will able to guess. To walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I can see your reaction to the big reveal. You wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush. Oh. God. Dang it. What do you have here, Radirazo? Email. Has anyone evaluated the side effects that may cause by sharing memory pools between multiple VMs? Rather than allocating them separately, I'm looking at some of the files VM1 is generating and I'm finding some information that definitely should be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting the inside of the VM itself, so I don't think it's priority. It's definitely worth nothing. My best guess is that memory is being free from VM2 isn't getting zeroed out, which technically gives VM1 access to it. All the info I have to go into the issue trackers, but I wanted to check if anyone else already noticed something along these lines. Aviraso, system engineer. Okay then. Okay, what the? It needs a size story balance too. Okay, so this is the original skin, kind of not a little bit tan here, and this is Could be changed to local plus actually if you want to, but nah, it's okay. They becoming less tan. Actually, pretty nice. You see, then Kanaski, Josuke Cat, and Sefi. Nice. Oh, there's something. The bomb by Natsuki was I started the lens. Okay. Excuse me. Poem from Natsuki distributed at special event in the past. I need my pen. The expression expressed my feeling abroad with ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Station screaming by, attendants saying hi, one ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and those. The bouncing and rails just thumps in my heart and looks in my letters and passes the sky. Dreams to your eyes, I wake up, the changes arrive, expression expressed distinguishingly. Choo choo. Nasu. I don't know about this. I do see the videos where the trains like, going to the tunnels, but the tunnel is too small. And you just give people a really dark mind. But man. So we have all the poem already, really nice. But wait, I haven't read this. A poem series requires all series of the poems. There once was a ladybug. It was so small it took a really long time to crawl from here to there. It was very tiring to fly for too long. But these species ladybugs because they cute. That make them better than any other bugs. Do ladybugs know they're cute? I think they're too preoccupied with bug stings. So the ladybugs horse around and eat bug things. This story wasn't really going anywhere. I know you don't mind. I hope you think it's nice for being there anyway, like ladybugs. Like this ladybug, the one who clings like tooth onto your sleeves because it's now how you want to squash it. If it doesn't bug you, you can stay a while. Jesus Christ. Ladybug. Honestly, some people see ladybug's cute, some people see it's not. I mean, it's a box. I mean, I'm the type of people who don't like insects. Yes, man. While so you is other poems, when the dumb motions for 1% of the legs each time falling short of the climax, the love in my throat is carried by Susie. What? How many words must I choose not to say before they finally break loose? Or the Leslie pouring out a mouth like a flock of school children that start to reset. Pain cannot be erased, but even that metaphor fails cosmically as my thought is littered, blanket with wasted paper. The canvas of my mind full of disjointed thoughts and unfinished sentences. Perhaps all along, and it was wrong to try forcing them out of my room. I should step in my dream. Cry all Monica art poems. An electrical signal from some remote corners of my brain, connecting all kinds of circuits and nerves and chemicals in a web understood by nobody. The chemicals makes my chest tingle around my beating heart. The nerves makes my hand move, standing at the living trees with some dark substance. The ink reflects lights into the glimmering eyes, holding this paper it's almost as thought you're holding my hand, which folded, and our emotion is done together until our hearts beat in harmony, connected to each other. I feel electric. So I'm assuming that the next two side story will be in poems, or it could be small actually. So yeah, we finish. Uh, we finish the fourth side story, and we only left up with the stories between America and Yuri, and I'm not ready for that. So let's make a conclusion before we end this live stream. So honestly, I think the third side story and the fourth side story is kind of taking a breakup. Trying to get the gamers getting emotional if they are actually playing the full game all at once. And I know it's even possible you have to play the original games like multiple times, and then they're taking a break, and then they spend like what 6 hours doing this. Uh, Man, I think and the whole side story is you want to read it all at once. They can spend like 5 hours if they don't talk in the middle of the reading. Actually, I mean, God, I totally is blind playing this side story, so I don't know what's going to happen next. So let's talk about the fourth side story. So I mean, series are full of sunshine, but she can come too far. Some people wants to be left alone, and some people wants to have times with different people. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm the type of person who want to hang out with people and have some fun time chit chat. And outside, in real life, actually, being inside is just me all alone inside the rental room actually. But actually talking to you guys in the live stream, honestly, and behind the scene, a lot of people may think I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. But for the sake of the live stream, it's like I'm talking to you, and which leads to time zone situation, which is yeah, people may get upset about it. I'm having a fun time in the morning, but the majority of people who knows me online uh, is sleeping, so I may disturb them. So that's a big oof. I don't know if I can blame time zone for that because time is a thing that just harm people mercilessly no matter what, and it's just sad. I mean, I'm uh, I'm done with my childhood. I'm done with school life, but at the end of the day, I don't have any good memories out of it. I just want to actually hang out with people playing the same games and just having a fun time talking about life, talking about games we played, and it was fun. Not gonna lie, it was fun. And just thinking about it, like, and when you still at school, and there's people taking a day off, and sure they're gonna lose some lesson at school, but just saying they need to have a chance to actually take a break because studying too much, even like working too much, is not healthy actually. You gain knowledge, but you're gonna forget about your health, which is a big issue. So we don't want that. You really need to have memories. I mean, if, if you don't want to skip class, that's fine. You can actually hang out anywhere after class with your classmates or your friends and making memories. And I just basically focus a lot, on secondary school, high school, and college, to the point that I forget the definition of having fun, which honestly comes to the point that I'm losing myself, and it just breaks me. Not gonna lie, it breaks me a lot. It just be sad about it, and yeah, I can say that I lost my ex friends, ex classmates, and yeah, just sad, really sad. I mean, I do have online friends, but it's really hard to actually see each other's in, real life, face to face. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end the live stream right here. I'm just making sure that this live stream not getting laggy, and I really hope you guys and girls having a great night if you're in USA. And yeah, again, this game is not suitable for children who is underage. And, I mean, Steam rated this game as 17G, but I think you can actually still play this game if you're under 17 years old. You have to be older than 13 years old, because the game creators do warn people in the original games. So honestly, as I see the news about children harm themselves after playing the games that may trigger them, and they just play the game, but without realize that they also give disclaimers, and it just seems like not much of the people care. It's just sad, and then their parents just basically just, hey, games are bad, play the game. It, it just not true. Actually, it's just not true. Games are things that you can entertain yourself and just uh, release all the stress, and just actually most of the games are actually action based, RPG role playing games, or maybe indies, or any kind of variation. But visual novels actually gives you feel like watching a movie or reading a novel, which is absolutely puts feels to the gamer as well as the viewer, as well as the people who really enjoy the illustration characters. So don't take that for granted. Okay. So yeah, parents, you need to have responsibilities for children, not just playing the game. Okay. Don't ever play the game at all. Even the trailer of the games give you disclaimers already, so please don't play the game. Alright? So yeah, thank you guys and girls so much for watching, and as always, hasta la vista. Bye guys.